when I entered CID, a lot of people, asked Aditya Srivastav, who's also one of my idols, one of my inspirations, कि यार तुम अपने छोटे भाई को ले आए. So he said, नहीं भाई वो actor है. While I would share some of my, observations or beliefs or methods, and he would at times say, he would say, Baba भी यही कहते थे, and Baba, Mr. Irfan Khan is somebody we all look up to. I am a Bihari. मैं थोड़ा सा संतोष बना दूंगा उन्हें, कोशिश करूंगा. मैं तो कहीं से भागा हुआ कैदी लग रहा हूँ.
So I won't lie, it's a makeup.
Okay.
Hello everyone, my name is Onam Gupta and you're watching India.com Media. So today we have with us actor Vikas Kumar, who has been ruling the world of OTT with hit shows like Aarya and Kalapani. So let's welcome him. How are you?
I'm good, Onam. How are you? Thank you. And first of all, tell me, ये राज क्या है? What's the राज behind, we doing this late evening? And you're looking so fresh and pretty. Look at me. I'm looking haggard. दिन भर काम करके मैं तो कहीं से भागा हुआ कैदी लग रहा हूँ.
So I won't lie, it's a makeup.
Okay, please go ahead. Yeah, okay. Lovely being here.
Congratulations on the success of Aarya. It's part 3. The trailer has been released and it's set to arrive soon. So how are you feeling?
Looking forward to it, just like I'm hoping you are and other members of the audience are. This is season 3, part 2, Antim Vaar. I am eagerly waiting. It's been a while. We shot it. I am waiting to see what I've done, what Aarya has done, as in Sushmita Sen, what others have done. And बैठेंगे फैमिली के साथ बैठ के एक्साइटमेंट के साथ देखेंगे.
Okay, so how things changed for you after Aarya? Like, are people recognizing you? How are you dealing with the newfound popularity?
Of course, Aarya has been a whole new shift in my career, if I may say so. Of course, a positive one. It also got me a couple of awards and wider recognition. Well, people had seen my earlier work, especially CID. It's been a very popular show. But Aarya, people saw me in a different light, like people said that holding my own against, somebody like a Sushmita Sen. It was just one of the many things. But I did a cop, tried to play it differently from how we've seen a regular cop on screen. And obviously it's added to a larger audience base, and somewhere I would like to believe it may have aided in me getting Kalapani to a project like that. So yeah, and it's all things nice here. I love being a part of Aarya.
That's great. So currently, are you enjoying the playing cop roles, or do you want to experiment with less intense characters or different roles?
No, less intense. Yes, that has been a wish that I'm hopefully given a very light part to play. Something that challenges me, maybe romance, maybe comedy. But yeah, I'm enjoying Aarya. I'm enjoying playing ACP Khan. It is a cop. You say intense. It's not entirely intense, but it's got its lovely shades. It's got emotions apart from just playing a cop and kind of protecting the law. So yeah.
So when script opposite Sushmita Sen was offered to you, considering the previous role of Inspector Abhijit you played in CID, so did you wish that you would have played a different character this time?
When I entered CID, a lot of people asked Aditya Srivastav, who's also one of my idols, one of my inspirations, कि यार तुम अपने छोटे भाई को ले आए. तो he said, नहीं भाई वो एक्टर है, कोई भाई नहीं है वो असली जिंदगी में. So yeah, one of the apprehensions when Abhimanyu Ray, the casting director of Aarya, he called me saying कि cop का role है essentially, and he's also cast me a couple of other shows where I've played a cop. But he said that this is still different in terms of the length, in terms of the importance, in terms of what I'm doing in the show. It's much more layered than just a cop. And also a big selling point was that most of my scenes, he said, are with Aarya, who he had revealed to me is being played by Sushmita Sen. That time the world didn't know, it was still being cast. So yeah, that was one key factor, apart from, of course, it being directed by Mr. Ram Madhvani, who had made a Nirja before. Mm. Yes, getting to act opposite Sushmita, most of my scenes being with Sushmita was a key factor in me looking forward to and getting excited about playing ACP Khan.
So if it was like given a chance, which character would you love to play in Aarya? If it
In
was
Aarya,
yeah, if it was given an opportunity.
ऐसा कहा जाता है that a lot of actors want to talk a lot. Acting ends up becoming a lot about dialogue. But I love it when I'm speaking less. And that would mean that I would have loved to play Daulat, apart from ACP Khan. I don't know if, there's nothing about doing it better or anything. Great as Daulat, he's perfect casting. I would like to believe I have brought a lot to ACP Khan. But since you've asked that question, Daulat is somebody I would love to play. I just love being there and not saying much. वो बोझ भी कम होता है. There's a less responsibility of learning lines and figuring all those things out. Raho, expression, do, na do, but just be a part of the scene and hopefully create an impact.
Okay, and now you're coming to Kala Pani or series. So you played Santosh, a family man, and which was different from cop roles. So was it challenging for you to accept as Santosh's roles was different?
Yes, it was a challenge because of the kind of journey his is in Kala Pani. It's a very tough journey. At the same time, it's exciting. It's something that actors look forward to. I mean, from an Aarya, if you get a Kala Pani, anybody would love to get that kind of a role. And roles like Kala Pani are, Santosh are rarely written. I don't think any actor worth his salt would or should say no to that kind of a part. So obviously, it was exciting and it was a challenge. But because, like I say, it applies to ACP Khan in Aarya, it applies to Santosh in Kala Pani. If the writing is good, that is where it's first created. If it's inspirational, if the writing is good, it's inspirational, it's detailed, it's logical, it just becomes so much easier for the actor to kind of take all that in and then give whatever he can give.
So I'll come to the cop role again. You have played so many cop roles. So somewhere it's we like in entertainment industry. There's always like the actor gets stereotyped very easily. So do you feel the same?
It doesn't bother me personally. It should bother the people who keep wanting to stereotype me. So of course, I did till very recently. Till Kala Pani, a week after Kala Pani also, I have gotten a lot of roles for cop parts. I am not against cop parts per se, but that part should have a life of his own, should have a journey, should have an arc. Then it becomes exciting. If you're casting me only because you've played me play a cop well, according to you, and there is a cop required in a film or a script, that's it, then that's a little unfair. Then you being lazy as a casting director. Then maybe, if you think I can do a cop role well, then maybe you should think I can do a role well. But it doesn't bother me. All I have to do is say no. I say no when it doesn't excite me. It's okay.
Okay. So, one more interesting thing about you that, we got to know that you are a dialect coach. And you have worked with actors like Katrina, Kaif for Tiger, and Babil in Railwaymen, and of course Kalki in ZN Indian. There are also different actors. So tell us, like, what goes behind the prep and what is it like?
So I approach it the way I would approach a part. What I would do if I were preparing for an ACP Khan or a Santosh. I try to assume the role of the actor that I'm helping in certain ways. And it also happens at times that, the actor's finding it challenging, a certain dialect, and I say कि चलो मैं भी करके देखता हूँ कितना challenging है. Say I was doing this part, so I also do it, and that's also, of course, that's a test for me. That's exciting. That's fun. That's also kind of a push to the other actor कि नहीं ये किया जा सकता है. Or like in the Railway Men, I was acting coach to Babil. Uh, Again, I'm not a koi guru or acting teacher or as if I know a lot. I'm a student. I'm a learner. Even now, if I go in front of the camera for the smallest of shots, there are butterflies in my stomach. I'm a very underconfident actor. People may not think that way of me, but I am. But over the years, I have learned a few things. I know, okay, this works for me, this doesn't work for me. I have seen things working for my co-actors. And when I'm doing classes, say with the Babil Khan for the Railway Men, those are the experiences I share. And then it depends on what connects. But I've heard his interviews after the Railway Men, and when he gives some kind of an acting theory, gyan, he's saying a lot of words that that we've shared during our sessions. So it's nice. It's nice that he could connect, and he is getting a lot of accolades for his performance. So yeah, it feels nice. In fact, a very good thing was that while I would share some of my observations or beliefs or methods, and he would at times say, he would say Baba bhi yahi kehte hain, and Baba, Mr. Irfan Khan, is somebody we all look up to, and he's the greatest we've had, at least in recent times, the greatest actor India's had. So yeah, I mean, that would feel great. वो लगता था कि नहीं, फिर शायद मैं कुछ सही दिशा में सोच रहा हूँ.
And if I have to ask you this, what is your favorite profession, acting or dialogue coach?
I came here to act, and I started also dialogue coaching. I enjoy both. I'm passionate about both. I love it. I know it may sound very saintly in that when I do dialogue coaching, I love helping others. Helping, I mean, I just share what I know, and because of some experience, because of some understanding, there are some things that I may be perhaps better at, and I share that knowledge. That's it. Of course, acting is much more challenging, much more difficult and challenging. When I say dialogue coaching, I know ultimately, जैसे अभी हमने हमारी ही team was involved in Rocky और रानी की प्रेम कहानी. One of my colleagues, so I have a firm called Strictly Speaking. One of my colleagues called Husne Shabnam, she was a dialogue coach on Rocky or Rani. She was helping Shabana Azmi and Alia Bhatt with Bengali. So I initiated her. It was her first project. I went with her, and then she took on. And for her first project, she did very well. And just a couple of days ago, both of them won Filmfare Best Actress and Best Supporting Actress award. So I know how much an actor works hard. We're not taking all credit to the actors. थोड़ा सा हमने भी योगदान दे दिया. So acting is really tough. We can share whatever we can as dialogue coach, but ultimately the actor has to do it. And when he does it, 99% of the credit I will give it to him or her.
And if you were given an opportunity to do the same, which actor big celebrity would you love to work with, for dialogue?
I would love to. I think apart from Mr. Amitabh Bachchan, Shah Rukh Khan has a very, very good dialogue delivery in the mainstream format. But I would love to, since I'm a huge fan, and he's been one of the reasons that I got excited about joining this profession. I would love to work with him in whatever capacity. I mean, the closest could be, I don't think he needs dialogue coaching per se, but closest would be if he has to play a Bihari. I am a Bihari. मैं थोड़ा सा संतोष बना दूंगा उन्हें. कोशिश करूंगा. Yeah.
Okay, I hope we can see you next with Shah Rukh for sure.
And as a co-actor, that would be even more fun. Just acting with him, whatever.
Before wrapping up, my last question would be next director, preferred director you want to work with.
I want to work with Sriram Raghavan. I've loved his films. I still have to watch Merry Christmas, and I was dialogue coach to Katrina Kaif on Merry Christmas, but I haven't watched the film yet. I've loved his Badlapur and Andhadhun and Ek Hasina Thi and Johnny Gaddar. I think he's fabulous, and you can never know what his actors are thinking or what's going on in their head. And I love the way he achieves that in every film of his. I would love to be directed by him someday.
All the best for your Aarya, and
Ranjit.
yeah, we can't wait to see you. Thank you
Thank you
so
so much,
much.
Onam. Thank you so much. And I'm going to try and make that much effort and look as good the next time I'm in an interview.
No.
No, seriously. I mean, no matter how hard I try, I've been up late night. I've been up since the morning working. So yeah, but great. I mean, I hope you've
Yeah.
made this whole interview, all bright and radiant.
Of course. And thank you so much for being patient
Hanji.
at the beginning. We made you a bit
No.
late.
Thank you
But
so
yeah.
much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Thank you.